And we are back. We are back with some Unreal World. This is Thorn, and this is the Game Design Lexicon. We are currently trying to survive the harsh winters of medieval Finland. My struggles with life these days are pretty heavy. I'm actually waiting for an Amazon order, and it's a silly order. It cost me like $50, which I think is a bit much for what all this is, but you know, capitalism, yay. It is a little device that is an air canister, kind of like the same ones that you spray out the dust on your keyboard with. Except this one's really neat. It has a device that plugs onto the top of it, which is a motion sensor. And anytime that motion sensor triggers up to about 3 feet in front of it, it blasts that air in front of it. And the whole purpose of this is to put it on my counter to keep my fucking cats from getting on them. Because I am getting so, just creeped and weirded out by the fact that I'll wake up in the middle of the night and go grab some water, and I will see cat butts all over the fucking counters. Like one laying over where we put our food that we prep to put on the stove. Another one where we used to keep all of our snacks that I've had to hide because these asshole cats are digging into it. Another counter where I prep my coffee. And the entire counter at the top of it, the little bar that goes around the entire kitchen, which they love to just sit on when, of course, I'm not yelling at them for doing so. And that's a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful thing, because toxoplasmosis is a thing, and I don't want it. I definitely don't want it, and the cats in this place are not well taken care of, and I wish they were more so. So, we are cooking fish. We are cooking fish and not worrying about toxoplasmosis here in the world of Unreal. You hear a splash from the northwest. Wonder what's splashing over there. Okay, did we get it all? Oh yeah, I guess we did. So let's go ahead and drop our bounty here. Oh, I guess we didn't cook it all is what we did. That's not good. Okay, let's get the rest of that cooking. Yes. And yes. Okay, and we should honestly eat some of that. I guess those nets didn't really net us that much. Oh. Okay, let's drop that. Well, that bream's pretty big. That's at least a day's worth of food. Okay. Pick up the roasted perch. Still waiting for the pike. And there we go. So let's go ahead and drop that perch there and that pike there. Eat the rest of that bream. And wow, that was a day's worth of shit, and I'm already a bit tired. Where were we chopping? We got 6 down here. Yeah, nice. So let's get that up there before we decide to drop. Oh, black grouse feathers. Neat. I've never seen that just laying around. I guess we should, no, not fire, get it. Get those black grouse feathers and let's keep them collected, huh? Oh shit, we had logs over there, god damn it. So we'd already cut down a whole bunch, and now we got another set. Well, that's cool. That's not bad. I mean, it's kind of like finding a $20 bill in your wallet that you didn't think you had. You know, I don't really want to equate having chopped down just about an entire fucking forest with finding extra money, but you know, it's close. It's close. Man, there is something like having fun in the water up there. No. Why would I abort my task? Is that fucking grouse? Is that what that is? Okay. Well, that should cure my warmness there. What the hell is that? Herblore? That way? Lake reed. It's edible. You're not confident in recognizing it in all occasions. So, I guess I couldn't see what was splashing around over there. Even though it's fucking annoying. Okay. Let's move these. Oh, no, I'm probably going to need those. Let's leave those over there. And we need to eat. Ooh. And let's sleep. Eat the rest of that bream. Quaff some of that water. And then back to work for us. 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Of course, I don't think there's debt here in medieval Finland. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this branch while we're at it. Definitely not going to grab the tree trunks. That would be bad. That would break my back. Grab that rock. Because that's resources. That is commons. That is commons goods. That is extracted resources and goods. Jesus, people. Calm y'all shit. Okay, let's see. We got centers, corners. So we are more than half done. How about that? How about that? I'm a happy man. I best go check my nets before I go to bed, huh? Let's get that perch. There we go. And let's get that paddle. Wield that paddle. Move that raft. And there we go. Hopefully I didn't... Oh, shit. Hopefully I didn't leave these nets out too long. God damn it. Funky. Nice. Oh, I guess directional menus are already implemented. That means it wouldn't take much for Sammy to actually implement the Oh, god damn it! I didn't mean to retrieve my net. And net that way. Zoinks. Drop that paddle. Get that fish. Ooh, burbets. Burbets and laverettes. And we's out of firewood. Isn't that great? So let's make some firewood here real quick. No, I don't want to stop. Stupid. One of these days I'm just going to kill that fucking bird. There we go. Cook my food. Burbot. Okay. Damn it, I forgot to set my timer. How long have I been going? Let's see. Probably a while. Holy shit, dude. We'll take a break soon then. We'll see. No, we kind of just took a break, didn't we? Yeah, screw it. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Never pretended that I did. Okay, anything else there? No. Let's drop that off here and we're good to go. Probably should get something. Still lively, so let's chop down some more shit, huh? Goddamn grouse. These birds are just out there just having a fucking orgy, aren't they? Fucking bird orgy in my backyard. Yeah, I know, I'm weary. I'm weary of them fucking birds is what I'm weary of. Oh my god. Damn it. Birds waking me up early. Okay. We'll wait another day for those nets. Okay. What do we got here? 3, 4, and then 5. He feels strangely frightened about the waters around. Why? I wonder why. It's weird. Okay. Waters are frightening me for some reason. I guess we'll figure that out later. Eat that roasted pike. What the hell, dude? Sounds good. I could use me some roasted pike. Damn, these fish are hopping. Okay. That's another 6. And we are getting close, aren't we? Can't eat. Can't sleep. Can't... Why am I thinking about Glenn Danzig for some reason? Maybe I should put that on my rotation. As long as it's not that stupid mother song. Mother, tell your children not to haunt my way. Tell your... That was so overplayed, dude. Okay. So... extremely tired. Maybe we might be able to sleep through the fucking grouse dance. Oh no, I don't need to run. But I do need to go check my nets. In the middle of the rain. What? Water's not deep enough. What the fuck? Yes, really start a fire there. I know there's a fucking fox thing there. It's crap. I'm burning it for a reason. What the fuck's a pike perch? Why do I have two fucking fox boards on me? Where the fuck did I put all those? Are they right here? Yeah, maybe I should drop that rock too. Don't I have a branch on me also? Yeah, get rid of that. And any more? God damn it. And there goes all my cooking. Okay. Getting a little hot, but you know, sometimes you just get hot. What are you gonna do? Jesus. Okay, so we got almost enough logs for that log cabin of ours. Strip down some of our carrying stuff. Guess, honestly, I don't really need that spear on me. Let's go ahead and drop that to weed down our weight a little. What else do we got? Fishing rod. Let's go ahead and drop that. And the grouse feathers. And that takes us down to 22 pounds. Nice. Okay, time to listen to a fish orgy or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. Nope, wrong key. There we go. I'm a bit tired. Do one more. Oh, no, I'm tired. So let's do some quaifing here. And then some fish eating. There we go. And some sleeping. The fuck was that? Hello? Sounded like somebody knocking at my door. Oh, I guess that must have been outside. I still have my window open because, again, it hasn't been all that cold here, but for some reason my dad likes it tropical in the house, so he will keep the heater up so high that even when it's like a comfortable temperature outside, it's still like roasting in here. It's really great when I'm trying to vacuum and I'm sweating up a storm because, you know, yeah. So, anyway, time for some more chopping. Chop, chop, chopping. Oh god, I wish I'd known how long I'd been going since my last break. But, nah, fuck it, who cares? Let's see, let's get that rock, or stone, or rock. Let's get the stone and the rock, because we're gonna need those eventually. I should be throwing those at the fucking grouse. Okay. Oh, wait. I thought there was a stone there. Oh, missed it. Okay. Good to go. Look at the clear ground here. Nothing but bushes and chopped trees. And I'm sitting here thinking about old stuff, and no idea why. Probably because doing this kind of work's just like contemplation time, right? And I remember once upon a time when I had a Facebook account. And in that Facebook account, one of the reasons why I deleted it, of course, I started getting in contact with a lot of old friends and people who I'd long since left behind for good reason, And I remember one of them, which really wasn't like somebody I didn't really want contact with, right? But they'd contacted me nonetheless, and I remember this kid because he was an okay kid. He was a bit of a troublemaker, like I am, or I was, and but I don't know how he was when he got older, so I really didn't mind having contact with him. But the fact that he was my friend on the Facebook, and I never talked to him. I mean, it was just like, I mean, I'm not collecting friends or anything. I wanted to stay in contact with people that I wanted to stay in contact with, not people that I wanted to just idle in my friends list. So at one point in time, I was just cleaning out friends, people I hadn't talked to in forever. And I noticed he was one of them, so I went ahead and just removed him from my friend. And I just, like, within less than a week, I got a message from him. Hey, you don't want to be my friend? You feel you're too good for... It's like, well, shit. And that's one of the reasons why I actually deleted my Facebook account. I deleted my Facebook account because one of the final straws was I used to, post human interest articles that I thought were interesting. Right? Human interest. Of course, they're fucking interesting. And in this case, it was an article about a police officer, a sheriff, who was manning his 911 desk where somebody had called in and their father was dying. So they were calling 911 to get services. And they were manic and they were panicked and they were using language that I guess the sheriff objected to. And because of that, service was delayed because the sheriff was all fucking, high and mighty about the cuss words that were being used, and he just didn't approve. And because of this, this poor girl's father ended up spending way too much time dying than he should have. And he was being sued for it, of course. So I posted that to my Facebook because I thought it was one of those things that, if you understand how I think about language, language is descriptive and not prescriptive, meaning that, it is what it is. And I don't really believe in foul language being a bad thing. It's just language, the fact that you're offended when I say fuck, but not when I say sex, even though they mean the same the same thing in two different words, but you're offended by one word and not the other. Well, that's classist. It's exclusionary. It's social exclusion. You're basically using somebody's language to say they're lesser than, which couldn't be further from the truth. It's just a way of discriminating, really. And that's the gist of the message that I posted. And one of my older sisters, self-righteous fucking childs, decided that she was going to respond to it and say that, this person deserved what they got because of their language. And unfortunately, I'm of the mindset that I don't need people like that in my life. I have a hard time dealing with people, and I have a hard time dealing with objective reality because, and not because I have a problem with objective reality. I've spent most of my life trying to figure out what's objectively real and what's not. Starting off with, a bit of, healthy skepticism and such. And the last thing I need are just bad actors in my life. People who can't look at this sort of thing, like the language issue, and be able to think about it on a realistic level. So I told my sister's self-righteous piece of shit child that I didn't want anything to do with her. She told me to grow up, which I thought was pretty funny because she was the one that wasn't really handling adult language all that well. And deleted my Facebook account. Facebook's a horrible place anyway. I mean, actually, no, I take that back. Most social media, finding the fucking dregs of people who just can't, like, look at the real world without, you know, twisting it to their own custom-tailored definition of what it should be by ignoring reality or making other people feel bad or excluded. Yeah, I don't have time for that anymore. At all. And I don't want to deal with people who have that mindset. I don't even want them in my life. Which is unfortunate because, unfortunately, I see most of the world like that. It is really hard to find one person around me who doesn't have that sort of an issue. And while I don't really find that a problem, you know, having those issues is you know, it's fine, I guess, but not being able to acknowledge them as an actual issue, well, that's an issue. One of the things that I have a problem with most humans is humans' inability to say, I don't know, or I'm wrong, or I was wrong, or I could be wrong. I could be wrong about everything. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons why I feel the way that I do about the way the world is because I admit that my mind could be very wrong about it all. That my view on reality could be less than perfect. However, I seem to be surrounded by people who think that their grasp on reality is perfect. And that their view is the only view. Which is funny, because it usually takes more than a millisecond to figure out that there are other people with different views. And then just blanketly saying, well, that's because they're wrong. No, that's a problem. It's a problem without acknowledging that you both could be wrong. And realistically, you probably are both very wrong. I'm tired and getting hungry. I mean, in-game. I'm kind of that way all the time in real life anyway, but in-game that's happening. The question is when I get done, am I going to eat some cereal with some cut up bananas in it? Cut up nanners? It's a lot better than a bunch of fish then. Or I got some nice fresh tamales in the fridge. One of the things I've been obsessed with since I've gotten back to Texas is the fact that in the stores you can get just loads of fresh tamales. And then I usually get that and then either canned or sometimes the stores have homemade chili. And warm up some tamales and warm up some chili, and I got me a feast. Guess I better go check my fishing nets. Why does it give me the option to set my paddle as a net? That's just kind of silly. Okay. Oops, actually. Damn it. Fire that way, yes. Yes. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why I feel so philosophical today, but I started watching a few videos on objective reality because I seem to be thinking about it an awful lot. It was one of the things that I wrestled with a lot when I was younger, mainly because being raised in the Bible Belt, you got a lot of people that I was raised in the Bible Belt, and on top of that, I wasn't raised religiously because my parents were basically subject to abuse by the churches that they attended, which cracks me up because currently the political climate is that transgendered and gay people are there to groom your children, which cracks me up because I can probably find you more religious officials that have violated children than you can gay people and transgendered people. So, and yeah, I just said that. Anyway, and I didn't really want to begin off with religion when I started my journey of objective reality. To figure out what was real, and don't get me wrong, I have no problem with people who want to believe what they want to believe. However, when it gets beyond that, when it gets to I want to form groups of people who believe what I believe and then legislate it and shame people who also don't believe it or do things that I don't approve of, then I have a problem with it. That's when it becomes a huge problem. Social shaming and social gating and stuff like that from that sort of thing is not acceptable behavior. It's inhumane. And if you ask me, it's probably some of the few things that have caused some of the most horrible stuff in the history of ourselves. So, besides that and capitalism, I think I've just named, in my opinion, some of the two most horrible things in the world because of what they've justified. But with me, I began off with simple things: Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. When I was a kid, my mom used to always buy copies of the Weekly World News. Now, she wasn't under the impression that they were real, or that they had real news stories. She called them toilet material, and I think she was fairly aware that it was supposed to be a satirical publication, which it always cracked me up that it was a satirical publication, being that it reminded me of like psychic services when they say, for entertainment purposes only, with a wink behind it. That and when I was a kid, and I still remember these fondly, I used to watch a masks are off. People are beginning to see. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. It's definitely late stage from where we are now, which is great. Unfortunately, we have to live through the turmoil that's being caused by it. It's going to be hard wrestling control from certain people, even violent possibly. So we'll see how that goes, and luckily I only have another possibly 30, 40 years on my life. Maybe I won't see it. I'm kind of hoping I don't, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming. We are definitely getting sick of the illusioned and the powerful, the structures that are maintaining power in the hands of only certain people, and that will be ending fairly soon. Hopefully it'll be ending. It'll be definitely be changing. And when you look at history, the only thing that it really does is it every time that we've had a schism like that, it's only really allowed the world to enfranchise just more people rather than select ones. Before it was more of a ordainment by God, and stuff like that. It wasn't until the merchant class came along and popularized capitalism to where it was, anybody who could be good at business became one of those people who was franchised. But of course, there were other gatekeeping mechanisms, such as white supremacy and patriarchy and stuff like that, which are still alive and well in our society, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. And one of the things that you also have to remember is that people I wouldn't say inherently bad, but it's a bell curve. You got to remember that there are people who are selfish. People are just inherently selfish, and it's going to be hard to get them away from that. Well, yeah, any type of labor and resource extraction is exploitation. If it's not used for the good of everyone, if it's disproportionately used for the good of few, then yeah, it's exploitation easily. Yeah, no. Let's see. Convincing people to go with their self-interests will be difficult. The big thing is one of the things that I've noticed in a lot of my reading on sociology and other topics that deal with the way we behave as humans is humans have a predilection towards not having to worry about stuff in their life. They seem to be really fine with things like authoritarianism and even fascism. It's one of the reasons why we see things like nationalism rising over and over and over and not going away, is because people are inherently lazy. And a system like socialism, or at least a system based on socialism, is inherently work. It means that you have to work to be a better person. You have to work to make the system equal. And a lot of people aren't going to go for that. They're happy not having to worry about their social status and everything. They're willing to give up freedom and their enfranchisement for the ability to be lazy when it comes to social structures and stuff like that. So, but with me, yeah, where was I? Oh, I was talking about objective reality, and how I came to well, hey, how about that? Right when I get to waxing poetic, it's break time. And actually, how close are we to ending? How long have we been going? 2 hours? Now let's go a little more. I'll be back, at least for another block.